Morning.
Welcome.
How you doing?
You got to say something, Cynthia.
Hi.
Try to talk into the mic if you can.
Socially awkward. I'm sorry.
You don't have to bend over to it, but try to stay somewhat close to it. Hello. Welcome to Beards on the Street.
Dean, you look like a hurt unit. You're a little sore today.
Hey, you know what?
You're moving slower.
Buddy. So let's just get the cat out of the bag.
Yeah.
So we did our weekly hike yesterday. We did Lake Blanche.
We went for it.
And we cruised up that big-ass mountain all the way to the freaking lake.
You know what? Our Greg on our team ran it. Did it in a fraction of the time we did. An hour and
His
50
new
minutes?
name is Billy Goat, and that's what his buddies call him too.
Really?
And I'm not kidding you because you know what? He's a Billy Goat. Let's be honest.
about halfway through, Kenny and Nate were like, "Hey, this
Can we
isn't-
turn around?
This isn't fun anymore."
Really?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, it was. That is the sorest I've ever been from any of our hikes, and I thought Bell Canyon wasn't a freaking ass kicker, but
This is my favorite hike, but it's a once a year hike for me because it give you just enough time to forget about it, and then you do it again.
well, and I tried staying up with those stinking fitness instructors, and yeah, no chance.
Yeah.
Were we with you guys in your group?
No,
Or was it-
these two girls showed up. They whooped their ass up the mountain, and then I was giving them crap, and then on the way down, I caught up to them and passed them. But then, literally, my legs started locking up. There were multiple times when you're stepping off boulders 3 feet.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to eat shit. Let's be honest,
It was
because I didn't think my legs would support me.
coming down. I forget. I did way better because obviously all the hiking we're doing this year, but my inner thighs, there's a thin muscle that goes
Tiger
down.
stripe.
I cramp every year, and I'm coming down the mountain, and all of a sudden I start seizing up. Like it was rough.
So is it 3.5 out and then 3.5 back? Is it
Yeah, 7 miles.
And it's
Sounds like fun though.
It took us 3 hours.
It's 2,800 a vertical. I know I have friends that are probably going to watch us just
Tell us we're wimps.
laughing about this, but
Yeah.
it
Hey,
really.
you know what?
wiped
It's
me
real
out.
in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so glad I went and did it, and I feel great. I actually went and walked this morning trying to get the
Cynthia,
what
you
do
got
they
to
call
come
it,
with us
lactic
next
acid.
time.
I will.
Yeah, hey, Cynthia. I thought you were going to show up yesterday. What happened?
I had
Damn it,
Stuff.
I had to be the
Cynthia.
next time.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Okay. Wait,
Feet
what's
to the
next
fire.
week's hike?
We have an easy.
It's an easy one.
We're doing an easy one next week.
Okay, where is it?
Total of 3 miles. Hughes Canyon Falls.
Where's
right.
that?
Don't know.
Like when I
Not far.
Okay.
when I tighten my quads right now, that's your thighs, right? Your
Right.
quads.
Uh-huh.
Whew. On fire.
Yeah. It feels
So,
good.
man, it was good. It was really, really, really good. While we're on the subject, I might as well bring up our hike next Thursday, guys, is going to be at Hughes Canyon, just like Aaron just said. There's the invite to it. If you don't catch this or you want to come with us, we depart at 8:30 from the trailhead at Hughes Canyon. It used to be 8, but we had to kick it back to 8:30 because there's kids that got to be dropped off at school.
Kid drop
and
off. Yeah.
all that fun stuff.
It's about
So,
3 miles. It's just over 1,000 elevation. It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, that'll be a good
It'll
one.
be a quick one, and it's pretty.
quick and dirty.
Yep.
All righty, man. So, how was your week, dude?
Week's been good. Been busy. Super physical. I've been helping Brandon. He's our builder, our developer, but they're clearing a couple lots and moving their yard currently,
Right.
and so I've been over kind of just throwing tires and.
Can you say pack rat?
Oh, Brandon, you got to throw some stuff away, dude.
Is it him or is it him and a combination of his dad?
His dad's stuff's there. They got.
Uncles, probably uncle
yeah,
stuff.
but man, to run a business like they have some stuff,
Right.
Really, they have. Anyways, it's
And it has value until it doesn't.
until you have to move it 3 times, and,
Right.
And it's no.
Then you're like, what am I doing?
Anyways, but I've been doing my normal stuff and getting over there and doing it, and yesterday I was a tired boy.
I cannot believe.
We were moving diesel tires. why he has 3 trailers full. I mean, we're talking hundreds of tires. I don't know why.
And just so you know, I was talking about you and how there's no way. I mean, I was seriously wiped out yesterday. I didn't even want to drive. That's how tired I was.
Pick me up.
Yeah, oh, I was so tired. But anyways, I was talking to Licia, and she's like, "Well, let's be honest. Aaron's stronger than you." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Oh, you definitely have better cardio than him, but he's just, let's face it, Dean, he's stronger."
Hey,
than
we
you.
talked, Nate and Ken
Screw
and I.
you,
We were
Aaron.
talking on the way down about just you motoring the way you do, and I'm like, you guys, he run walks, but I go to the gym every single day. I do cardio every day, and you whoop my ass, dude.
on cardio.
Yeah,
Not on strength.
You motor, dude.
It's pretty good. An old fat guy like me can motor up that mountain and back down.
You're not fat, man. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, guys, these hikes, man, we've only got probably until October-ish, I would say, maybe into November. And then we're going to have to switch to something else. I don't know what, but...
Well, you can also put spikes on and get warm and go. I mean,
You know what? Darian and I talked about going snowshoeing. That would be kind of
My
fun.
favorite things to do is snowshoeing.
Really?
Yeah, I love it. It freaking kicks your ass.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It is way
Well,
harder
let's do
than
that.
hiking.
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
I agree. You're moving snow.
It's fun too.
Yeah, I've got 3 sets of shoes.
Oh, you do? Perfect.
I have 2.
Oh, well, then
We're all set.
I've never been. I think I tried it one time with my stepdad. He had those old wooden, the ones that look almost like a fishing net.
Mountain Man style.
Mountain Man style. Don't remember much about it, but I would go try it.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah, let's do.
I don't want to waste everything that I've done through the summertime because it
It's
gets
beautiful,
cold
dude.
and gets winter.
It's quiet. It's crisp. It's just as pretty, huh?
Cool. Coolio. So work-wise, you've had a busy week, dude. You've been out doing some knocking on doors. You've been really working your VIP 50.
Yeah. Come together with a couple new deals that I'm working on. I know Cynthia and I are working on a deal. Hope to get their property listed and
Nice.
And when we're able to, we've got a home they're going to offer on.
Perfect. Hopefully it stays there.
It has so far.
So how far are you out of listing, man?
You know, next Friday we've got a hard deadline. That's
Okay.
They've just had their own personal stuff they've been working through. So,
Got it.
yeah.
Understood.
You've had a good week though.
I had a pretty
two
good
new
week.
buyers.
Two new buyers. One's under contract for sure, and I think the other one's going to happen soon. One I'm doing with this young lady right here. And, speaking of the VIP 50, I actually sat down with Cynthia this week and got her kind of up to speed on the VIP 50 and got her all the information. Tell us about it. Tell us what your thought is on it.
I'm so excited. I think it was really difficult to sit down and start thinking about people that I wanted to be in my top 50. Because you make that list of 150 people and then you start to narrow it down and you're like,
Wait a minute.
I feel like there's more than 50, but I'm gonna call 50 for sure.
Well, what you don't know is we actually do a VIP 100 above the 50.
Okay.
And you basically kind of move them back and forth based on their engagement with you.
Oh, I understand.
So,
Okay.
No, you're going to find out some of the 50 don't want to talk to you that often.
Sure.
or they're just busy and it's just they're just not committing like you are,
Yeah.
so to say.
Sure.
So, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, we've got, if you've got more names, you just fill the pipeline.
Yeah, I'm excited to reach out to people because I think, like you said, just being a better friend, connect with people that I haven't connected with in some time for whatever reason, whether it's life or kids or work just getting in the way.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
It'll be really cool. I'm excited.
Happens all the time. I was up at the tailgate last week and I'm just walking along. I was actually headed over to my motorcycle to grab my hat, and all of a sudden I heard Dean, and I turn around and it's some friends of mine that I haven't hung out with for years. Haven't even seen them for years. She's had some pretty major health problems that they've been working through, and I mean that has nothing to do with us hanging out. You just kind of
You just lose touch.
You lose touch.
Life happens.
And you know what? It didn't even matter. We just sat and talked, and of course, I'm going to add them to my VIP group. And I got to tell you a funny story about these guys. And this has probably been 10 or 12 years ago. We went to Vegas, and they took me to some place where you eat. It's some German place where you eat.
Oh, I've been there.
And if you do something wrong, they paddle your ass.
Really?
Yeah, like you're in school. I mean, they literally light you up. This girl freaking leaves off her feet to smack you right in the butt with this big old paddle. It hurt.
Yeah.
I can't remember why they paddled you.
It's a German thing. It's even on I think it was on the vacation.
Family Vacation?
Yeah, Family Vacation. I think they showed that happening on
with Chevy Chase.
Yeah, on the Lederhosen and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. I kind of remember him being in those, but just why would you go to a restaurant and pay money to have your ass paddled?
I don't know. Ladies line up for it though.
Well, then there's that.
Don't answer that.
I'm not even. I'm going to leave that right there. Just stay right there. Well, I grew up in high school. I lived in the South, in deep Georgia, and if you stepped out of line down there, they would take you out in the hallway and go get another teacher, and they would paddle your ass down there.
The good old days.
Oh yeah. So, anyways, good week business wise. We both been on it and pushing hard, and I like it.
Unfortunately, found out about my daughter's best friends being relocated to Texas, so we're picking up their listing as well.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Aaron, I told you, dude.
Yeah.
Your next deal's going to come from your VIP.
Yeah.
I keep telling you that. All right, a little bit of events that we have coming up. Guys, we've got our September mixer next Thursday. I'm actually really excited about this.
It's our first outdoor one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Second Summit Hard Cider is
let's plug them. Here you go. Second Summit Hard Cider.
Say that 3 times.
No kidding. Really, really cool place. They've got a whole bunch of
cornhole and
what's the
pickleball
and
that'll be so
and
they're gonna
beverages.
They're going to do some type of a raffle or not raffle, but
I think something like that. They've got we're doing
trivia.
Is it trivia?
Yeah, I think they're doing a trivia game.
Oh, they said it's pretty serious there. I don't know if we could hang with that. But not only do they do all that, but our big sponsor of that is we're doing a Hawaiian theme for the Lehi neighborhood that burnt down. Guys, check this out. This is a before and after, and I'm sure everybody's seen these on the news and whatnot, but holy cow.
Incredible.
I mean, look at this. It looks like freaking, the world's coming to an end. And I know I said this on the last one, but see the seawall right there? I read a story about these people. They would run out in the water and cool off and then run back and crouch down by that seawall as this fire's blazing over top of them.
You can see the cars parked on the road, and they
jumped out and ran.
They had to get out and get in the water.
Yeah. And I guess it was storming. They had like 70-mile-an-hour winds, and so it wasn't fun being in the ocean.
No.
It wasn't like you were out sunbathing or anything.
No.
So anyways, this is the QR code, guys. Let's reach out and really help this community.
That QR code goes directly to
them.
The one of the charities we found on KSL goes directly to the people.
Yeah, it's to the community service there that's been vetted. It's the same one that you guys see up on KSL.com. So, let's really reach out, and more importantly, let's have everybody come out and hang out with us on Thursday, and let's really support the cause and get to meet a bunch of really cool people.
Love to see you guys there.
Yeah, I like it. All right, get us back on here. There we go. How about the pumpkin patch?
Yeah, October.
We got coming up.
Is it October?
October 9th, right? Is that the new date, Darian? Mm-hmm. Okay. October 9th, guys, we've got the pumpkin patch coming up. I've never been to it, but I heard it's really cool.
It's a lot of fun, but really what this is our first where we're going to be able to actually have kids present to our mixer.
Perfect.
So, this is going to be a fun one. We want you to, anybody who's got the kids and haven't been able to come out because you have those obligations.
What day of the week is the 9th, Darian?
Anyways, come on out. It's going to be great. We're going to have a booth.
Monday? Okay, so on Monday night, guys, we'll start blasting out information on that, and I think we're going to sponsor a table or something there. Mm-hmm. So that'll be fun. Sin, come out and hang out with us. And
I'll be there.
She'll have a booth for sure of it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course I will.
Make sure ours is next to yours.
Yeah, let's park it right next to theirs.
Yeah, let's do it.
You're on that control side. Make it happen.
Yeah, I just do what I want.
Okay.
Okay, we're next
They
to you.
let
Well, there it is. She can do whatever she wants. All right. Well, let's talk with our guest today. We've actually had her on the show one time previous, and
It was actually one of our most productive. I got a deal out of it because she was on here.
nice. Well,
A guy I worked out with. I mean, I've worked out for 10 years with at the gym. Decided to finally talk to me about real estate, and it was kind of like, who's the cutie between you? No, but his brother was marginally qualified. He had been.
oh yeah. He was homeless, basically.
literally, and
Living in his car.
He had been working with a family member who basically said, "Sorry, bud, you're going to have to wait 6 months." And Cynthia got him into a house.
Nice.
Yep.
It was so awesome.
It
That
really
is
was.
awesome.
I will say it was probably one of the most satisfying
Oh, heck
transactions I've
yeah.
ever done.
Yeah. Are
you kidding
That
me?
Family, wow, they're super cute. I love them.
Yeah, they're awesome.
So, Sin, tell us a little bit about the condition of the market right now. What's going on? I mean, just the 30-second overview.
Rates came down yesterday, so how
That's always good.
Honestly, it is very stable. I would say we're settling into interest rates. People are finally starting to come to terms with this is normal, because they were used to COVID rates.
Yeah.
That isn't normal. So
No.
understanding that this is really a normal market. Rates, I mean, they'll come down eventually. We can't say exactly when, but projected second quarter of next year is when we'll really see the tick down of rates. But I mean, the price.
But a
of
tick
homes
down
are
of how
wrong.
much? Nobody knows. I mean, it could be a quarter of a point. It could be, if we're lucky, a point. Who knows?
Next year, they're talking about. I mean, we might see another little bump, but next year they're talking about coming down significantly.
Yeah, mid fives.
Mid-fives.
I mean,
Really?
I would be surprised if we saw mid fives. By
Where they're at.
by mid year next year. But I mean, honestly, now is such a good time.
I mean,
to
it's
buy
all
a home.
projections. It's like the hurricane. I think it's going to go here, and then it totally wipes out a whole freaking country.
Something to support what she's talking about. So I've been out twice this week with our client and with Camille, and so we've looked at 2 properties, both of which one was $1 million home, multiple offers, competing offers, and then the second one she sent me last night to go look at same day. They had already had a counter offer and went under contract same day
Really?
before we could even go there.
That is awesome.
So,
Wow.
I mean, we're talking, Tooele County, $1 million homes, and they're just going.
Dude, I'm working with a client right now that it's an assumable VA loan at 2
Oh, good luck.
something percent. I know.
Hey, talk to us
I've
about
already
it.
put him in touch. It's actually with somebody that's directly with the VA that we're dealing with. So, I mean, hopefully it won't be.
The VA really has no bearing on it, right?
Right.
It's we're at the mercy of the servicer being willing to let someone assume the loan, because let's be honest, if that mortgage servicer can make
More.
double the interest,
Free up that money and
Free up the
get a
money.
new loan out there.
yeah, I mean, there really is no reason for them to do an assumable loan, and I have yet to see one. I have had probably in the last year 10 come across my desk.
Really
Not one have gone through.
interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well-
it just doesn't make any sense for them.
We wrote the offer up where he's protected. If he doesn't get the assumption, then we're out. Because, I mean, that's the sexiness of
Is that what drew him to the property? Was
Yeah,
it the
100%.
assumable option?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, and that's part of that. Really, all that was to get people looking and talking and get excited about the house, and somebody will enjoy it and they'll do whatever they have to get the
Right.
loan.
If the assumption happens, then it's perfect.
If I could give any advice to agents, because I'm seeing this a lot, hey, it's a VA assumable loan, it's an FHA assumable loan. Really what the listing agent and the seller should do is get in contact with the mortgage servicer and get some information up front. Because I think what happens is you get agents and buyers invested in homes that really it's not going to happen. And the sellers really have to do most of the work on these assumed loans. They will not talk to the buyer. They will not talk to agents. It is a lot of work, and they have to be, on board with having to do that. So,
well, I'll keep you posted on this one and let you know if something happens positive. Hopefully it does. Say hi to Finn. He was down there scratching on me and saying, "Hey, dude,
pay attention to me."
Right. Okay. So what do you have going on fun? I want to talk about fun stuff.
What do I have going on fun? I just got back from Florida, which was awesome.
Yeah.
She almost got stuck in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, you flew out right in front of the
storm.
Yeah.
And idiots.
She was in Miami, and I don't know how far away the storm was, but it had to be affecting your area for sure.
Yeah. So obviously Miami, Fort Lauderdale. I mean, all of like southern Florida, right? And we had gone down to Key West for the day, and it was a little bit of a ghost town. It really
Key West was?
Yeah, you could see people were shutting stuff down. They had like sandbags in front of doors and things, just like getting prepared for whatever was going to come their way. So we, went back up to Miami, and we were supposed to leave the next day, and we got to the airport, and your flight's delayed.
Yeah, you got delayed overnight, if I remember
right. You get
right.
on the plane, and they let you sit there for an hour and a half.
That is so irritating that they can do that.
Get off the plane.
So irritating.
Well, and
it's probably safety.
I mean, yeah. Let's not let a pilot.
Yeah, but wait a minute here. That plane sits there for an hour or 2 hours and then comes back in, and planes are taking off right and left. So
gotcha.
So safety, what?
Sure. So the long and short of the story is that the pilots that were supposed to be flying our plane got delayed. So they found new pilots that were coming in that just flew through the hurricane to get to Miami. And so when they got on the plane, they called out fatigued. So, naturally you have to get off the plane, go get your bags, then find a place.
You see them, they're all frazzled messes. You're like, that's good.
Aaron, I'm fatigued.
I'm just going to start calling out fatigued.
Fatigued. I'm fatigued.
I wonder if they still get paid.
You know what, you guys? If you think about they're controlling a plane.
No, I'm grateful.
I mean,
I was frustrated because they let us get on the plane and sit there.
Mm-hmm.
But what was funny was the next day, they, rebooked our flights. We get on the plane. We taxi out. Oh, it got delayed. Then we taxi out, and we literally are sitting on the tarmac for 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh, man.
Take us back in.
Oh, man.
I'd be so pissed.
They're like, we need a new flight plan. We're waiting for the FAA to
Dean would get wheeled out.
So what was their reasoning for doing that?
Well, what they told us was that,
which is total bullshit.
They had 100 canceled flights in Fort Lauderdale. So they were trying to figure out a flight plan that the FAA would approve going around the hurricane. So there were so many flights going out that they're trying to figure it out. So they taxi us back in. They're like, hey, we're going to get a new flight plan. Everyone's getting up hey, we're going to get off the plane. So they come on and they're like, hey, if you get off this plane, you have to rebook.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So everyone just kind of buckled down and was like, okay, cool.
So how much longer did you sit there?
It was another hour and a half before we got into the air again. So what is a maybe 4.5 hour flight ended up being almost 10 hours on a plane.
And they gave you nothing, I'm sure.
No, they did. Okay, so at first they were sorry.
What airline were you on? Delta totally screwed over my wife the last flight. She was flying from Vegas to home, and they literally flew her to San Francisco, then to somewhere else, I think Phoenix, and then home after they'd canceled her flight.
Dang. It was an all-day deal, huh?
Yeah.
On her Mother's Day or birthday?
No, and she went down to her best friend lives in Vegas.
Okay.
So, anyways.
They were good to me afterward. They sent us an email, hey, here's some bonus miles they gave. So my son will be 19, he has his own Sky Miles account. So they gave him bonus miles. They gave me some travel credits, and then will reimburse me for the hotel and stuff. So
good.
Wow.
That was nice, but I'm I don't know. They didn't tell us they canceled our flight. I got a notification on my Delta app before they even said anything. I was like, dang it!
Oh, man.
So it's fine, but we're home, and I mean, it was
Well,
nice weather. And,
Glad you made her back safe.
yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
There's nothing like home, so.
Aaron, what do you have for fun?
Nothing, actually. I'm just going to be a really low-key this weekend. Yeah, that's it. How about you?
My normal weekday date bagged on me
I had
for his daughter.
Yeah, first volleyball night. She won all 3. It was pretty cool.
For the love.
Yeah, it was good.
So, anyways, I went to Danielle Nicole. Holy cow! Look her up.
Is she a blues singer?
She's blues. She used to be in a band with her brothers that was called Trampled Underfoot, and I was tired. The concert didn't even start till 8:00, and they had a pre-band, which is a local band that was really cool. But anyways, so I mean, Danielle didn't even come on till probably 9 or 9:30, and you know me, I was like, it's past my bedtime right now. So I was like, oh, I'll listen to 2 or 3 songs. Stayed for the whole thing. It was such a good concert, and I guess the guitarist guy is her husband. I didn't even know that. I was there with Mark, and holy cow, dude, so good.
That's awesome,
And that
man.
lady can sing.
That's awesome.
And she's so soulful when she sings. I mean,
Is this
just
the one you were playing in my office?
yes.
She's
And
awesome.
her face, the way, I mean, just everything about this lady is just really, really cool.
I think Nate said he fell in love.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because she was amazing. So I was pretty stoked about that one, man. That was and she performed at the blues festival over the summer, but I missed her. So I'm really, really glad I went and saw her, because there's another lady that I love. Her name's Carolyn Wonderland. She's amazing. But guys, I actually stood there holding my phone, and I know you for an hour or so live on the concert. So just go to my Facebook page and find it. And I'm telling you, you'll watch the whole thing. I probably had, I mean, there was multiple people on watching it while I was doing it, and not one of them kicked off.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Big John was on there.
Was he?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was. He's just a really cool, easygoing experience, man.
That's awesome.
Of course, love music.
Yeah.
We got to get up on the boat soon, dude.
Dude,
we are running out of summer.
Yeah. Very quickly.
Maybe this
Do we
week.
even have any warm weather coming?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Warm
it's
enough,
still
huh?
warm.
Warm enough.
Sure, it is.
We're not water skiing.
No. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. We still are reading the Magic of Thinking Big. That's been actually really interesting book for
Yeah.
as old as it is.
Yeah.
I think we looked it up, and it was written in 1959.
Well, yeah, when they were touting the average annual income of these salespeople of 15 grand, and then one guy hit a whole 60 grand. You know.
Yeah, or no, it was annual income of 30,000.
And then
Our normal was 10 and 30.
oh, gotcha. That's I mean, things have changed.
That's crazy.
That's just a good month.
Yeah, it is. Here is our QR code to our website. Guys, go check out our website. Sign up for our newsletter. Just get on the list. We shoot out the newsletter once a month. You'll also be on our list for our mixers and all the other fun stuff we're doing. And there's some really cool tools on there. We've got our business directory, where if you need a tradesman or a mortgage lender or anybody, they're in there, and we vetted them. They're people that we know or our people know that are good people. So, yeah, other than that, it's about all I got, dude.
Just another reminder, come on out on this upcoming Thursday for our mixer. It's going to be good.
It's going to be a fun one. I'm actually really looking forward to this one.
Outdoors, great venue that's Hawaiian themed. Going to have a Hawaiian food truck, Hawaiian specialty drinks.
Yeah.
Fun games. It's going to be a
wouldn't you?
blast. Yeah.
And
I
it's,
wear a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
yes,
Or dress.
right.
All right. I'm step up.
Or a
the game
bikini.
on this one. Definitely not.
I mean,
I don't even go
I'm
to
gonna
the
wear
company
my-
parties.
okay,
I'm going to wear my bikini.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Speedo.
There'll be no kids there. It'll be all right.
All righty, guys. Well, thank you for hanging out with us here on this fine Friday, and we will see you in a week, and have a fantastic weekend.
See you guys.